Because I know a lot of people in Michigan that are planning to vote for Trump, and they don't necessarily like him that much, and they don't necessarily agree with him. They're not racist and rednecks, they're actually pretty decent people. And so I wanted to sort of, after talking to a number of them, I wanted to write this. And Donald Trump came to the Detroit Economic Club and stood there in front of the Ford Motor executives and said, if you close these factories as you're planning to do in Detroit and build them in Mexico, I'm going to put a 35% tariff on those cars when you send them back, and nobody's going to buy them. It was an amazing thing to see. No politician, Republican or Democrat, had ever said anything like that to these executives. And it was music to the ears of people in Michigan and Ohio and Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, the Brexit states. You live here in Ohio, you know what I'm talking about. Whether Trump means it or not is kind of irrelevant, because he's saying the things to people who are hurting. And it's why every beaten down, nameless, forgotten working stiff who used to be part of what was called the middle class loves Trump. He is the human Molotov cocktail that they've been waiting for. The human hand grenade that they can legally throw into the system that stole their lives from them. And on November 8th, Election Day, although they lost their jobs, although they've been foreclosed on by the bank, next came the divorce, and now the wife and kids are gone, the car's been repoed, they haven't had a real vacation in years, they're stuck with the shitty Obamacare bronze plan where you can't even get a fucking Percocet. They've essentially lost everything they had, except one thing. The one thing that doesn't cost them a cent and is guaranteed to them by the American Constitution, the right to vote. They might be penniless, they might be homeless, they might be fucked over and fucked up. It doesn't matter, because it's equalized on that day. A millionaire has the same number of votes as the person without a job. One. And there's more of the former middle class than there are in the millionaire class. So on November 8th, the dispossessed will walk into the voting booth, be handed a ballot, close the curtain, and take that lever, or felt pen or touchscreen, and put a big fucking X in the box by the name of the man who has threatened to upend and overturn the very system that has ruined their lives. Donald J. Trump. They see that the elites who ruined their lives hate Trump. Corporate America hates Trump. Wall Street hates Trump. The career politicians hate Trump. The media hates Trump, after they loved him and created him, and now hate him. Thank you, media. The enemy of my enemy is who I'm voting for on November 8th. Yes, on November 8th, you, Joe Blow, Steve Blow, Bob Blow, Billy Bob Blow, all the blows, get to go and blow up the whole goddamn system, because it's your right. Trump's election is going to be the biggest fuck you ever recorded in human history. And it will feel good.
Teflon Don has gained a new meaning. It really has, hasn't it? Appreciate you being here. All right, so welcome, guys. I didn't even think I was going to go live this weekend at all, just because it's been really busy for me, and I'm going on my first vacation in 10 years. after working 6 days a week since I was a teenager. I'm finally going on vacation. But it's been I've been on vacation since, but it's been wild lately. So we're gonna go away for about 5 days, I think. Starting Tuesday. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna have any time Monday. I'm gonna be packing. So I'm like, I gotta go live at least for a little bit. So it might not be a super long stream, but I did want to just go live for a bit and go over, what happened, my thoughts. I know everybody was going live yesterday, which makes sense. I'm gonna echo from my preview screen. There we go. Which made sense. Everybody's going live yesterday. That's when everything was happening. The emotions were high, but I'm just like, I don't want to go live. We're still discovering what's happening. We're still trying to figure out who's the shooter. Was there more than one? What there everything that was initially reported ended up being false. They had like 3 or 4 different mugshots up there, not mugshots, but just pictures of people saying this is the guy. No, this is the guy. This is the guy. And I'm like, I'm gonna wait until we can actually figure this out. Like, there's just so much. I hate to sound like a lefty, but a lot of misinformation out there. People are just kind of just spouting things so they want to be the first. And that's a little issue with politics, with content creation, is people want to be first. They want to get the clicks. They want to get the views. And I didn't want to do that. I'm like, let's wait. Let's hold up. Let me at least wait a day, maybe 2. Let's figure this out. Let's wait until more information comes out. People are going to make their statements and whatnot. So this is where we're here right now. If you're living under a rock, there's been an assassination attempt on Donald J. Trump, 45th president of the United States. Unless you ask CNN and Biden, all these people, it was an incident, a small incident. The initial reporting from CNN, just, if that doesn't piss you off, I don't know what will. There was some loud shots. Trump ran off the stage because there were some loud things, loud shots going off. All I can say is you don't hate the media enough. You do not hate the media enough. You'd be like, no, I really hate them. No, you don't enough. Maybe you're finally waking up to it now. Maybe. We have I was getting dressed to eat dinner with my mom, and when I checked X and immediately see the clip about 15 seconds after it happened. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, he fell. That's what CNN initially reported. He fell. Trump tripped. What an idiot. Trump just tripped. He fell. So yeah, when it initially happened, I just so we all me and my siblings, we all kind of meet up at my parents' house for Saturday Trump rallies, which is what we do. We treat it like the freaking Super Bowl, man. We come over, we order pizza, crack some brews, we make it a thing. So we're at my parents' house, me and my siblings. Not all my siblings. My sister wasn't there, my younger brother wasn't there, but we're there. We got some pizza, and I'm grabbing my stuff, and I grabbed some wings, whatnot, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the guest room, use the computer. My mom's like, all right, fine, So I go up and I place my pizza down, and then I literally hear my mom screaming, "What the hell's happening? What the hell is happening?" And for some reason, I thought maybe my dog started eating something he shouldn't or something. Try not to think the worst. So I run downstairs. I'm like, what's going on? What is going on? Because, I was like, maybe my mom's overreacting about something. But as I'm going down the stairs, I started getting more frightened because I can hear it in my mom's voice that this wasn't something normal. This wasn't just a, just slightly overreacting to something. This was real. Something bad happened. So I'm soaring it down the stairs. I turn the corner. I'm like, what's going on? What are you screaming about? And she's hysterical, like, somebody shot Trump, somebody shot Trump. And I'm looking at the screen. As soon as I saw the screen, I saw Trump down. My stomach just sank. You know the feeling where it's just like, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, are we seeing this? Is this really because you talk about it, like Tucker Carlson went over it saying, hey, they're probably going to try to kill Trump soon. Steve Bannon went over it, and even I said that. You can check my social media. I'm like, yeah, I think they're going to try this next. But like, you don't actually like when it actually happens, when you're seeing it, it's just like, oh shit, this is real. This is happening right now. I remember seeing him down on the ground. I maybe I was getting a little too emotional about it, but I felt so sick to my stomach, and I remember just saying a quick prayer. I'm like, please, God, let him stand back up. I'm like, please stand back up. And then I, I'm like scoping the TV. I'm like, where is it? Trying to, see if there's anything out of frame. Then I see him slowly getting up, and it's so hard to see because the Secret Service is all over him. But then everybody else is cheering. Everybody's cheering, and that's when I could kind of make out that Trump was raising his fist. It was a little bit of a relief, but I still wasn't fully relieved because I'm like, you can see the blood a little bit from the live shot, and I'm just like, how badly is he hit? And it looks like it's on his neck. Maybe he's trying to be a good sport, like, hey guys, hey, I'm fine, trying to be the alpha male about it. So he was like pins and needles waiting for some kind of confirmation, some kind of answer. But it was just surreal. It was, I think everybody's going to remember where they were that day. Funny enough, mom was going to give me tickets for that rally as a birthday present because my birthday was the day prior, but she couldn't secure it. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, yeah, they tagged him for the fight comment, obviously. Yeah, I was thinking about going to the rally. It was a good couple hours from me, but it wasn't too bad. Maybe like 3 hours, roughly 3 hours. I'm like, I think I can make it. But unfortunately, work, well, I guess fortunately, because, it'd probably be better if I wasn't there, work got really backed up. So I'm like, I just I can't make it. It was too hard to make it, but there's so much to go over. I'm probably gonna do another stream, but I wanted to do at least an initial, like, hey, let me just go live. Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's go over it. We're probably not going to be on YouTube long. I kind of wanted to. I was actually just going to only go on Rumble tonight, but I was like, let's just pop on the other platforms, just to give everybody, hey, we're here, but we're gonna at some point focus on Rumble and Locals, which is linked in the description. You guys can follow me there. Everything's free there. And it's we'll probably do it in a few minutes. Not we'll be here for a little while. So, but I appreciate everybody watching. I don't want to sound like I'm down talking people watching on other platforms. It's just that Rumble's free speech. We try to give them a little bit more. We'll stay on X though. I think. I think because I never use Rumble Studios. Well, I can't say never. We used them a few times in the past, but I'm not super familiar with it. So there's a button to kind of focus on Rumble. It might only focus on Rumble. I'm not sure what it does, but it might kick us off of everything besides Rumble. We're going to try it in a bit. So we'll see. We'll see. But again, if you guys want to support the channel wherever you're watching, like, subscribe, it goes a long way. We are going to be firing out content like crazy until November. And look, I can't offer things like the other guys can, like a Tim Pool, like a Crowder. I don't have the resources. I'm a mechanic. I work 6 days a week in a small family-owned business, small town. I'm just, the reason I made the channel is because even from the right, from the left, you always hear about the average American, the average American. But I'm like, you never hear from the average American. And I'm like, I am the average American. I work 6 days a week, not because it's fun or I don't like it. you think I like working all day Saturday? It's not fun. I do it because I'm broke. I need the money. But I am the average American. Exact definition. Not my opinion. But it was so I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe some people might want to hear from the quote unquote average American. So I made a channel, and that's literally it. Just to explain to you guys what you're getting when you're here. I work on cars 6 days a week with my media family, and I have some opinions about things. That is as far as it goes. I have no training in media or in speaking. I'm not a very good speaker, but this is where we're at. I'm all the way down in Texas, but we are planning on going on vacation to the historical side of Philadelphia later. So really, all right. The city's kind of going to shit, but there is a historic side to it. I haven't gone down to Philadelphia in a long time, man. Back in my young 20s, 22, 23, we used to go down there, man. We'd bar hop. We would just, look at different historic landmarks, kind of chill in the city. And it was nice. Not that it was perfect, over 10 years ago. It was still, just not as bad as it is today. You could at least walk around and not get, shot. You're okay. But it's a shame what happened, because these cities are beautiful. It's just the Democrats ruined it. There's a lot of beauty in Philadelphia, a lot of history. You just can't enjoy it. Yeah, I'm a good hour away from Philadelphia. I don't go there too often anymore. I really can't even remember the last. Oh no, I did go to the Marvel. I went to the Marvel museum they had down there. I guess it was like 3 years ago, maybe 4. I think it was the last time I was down there. But anyways, yeah, sorry if I seem like kind of all over the place tonight. I'm trying to I don't even know where to start. There's just so much going on right now. There's so much information being thrown out. Appreciate everybody watching on X. Haven't really streamed too often on X, but we do appreciate it. If you guys want to like and repost the stream, it goes a long way. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. The links to my social media is in the description below. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Scarlett, good to see you. Good to see you. No, don't worry about being late. No, I didn't even know if I was going to go live tonight. I was just like, let's just hit it, see what happens. Let's just talk. So, trying to see if I can bring it up real quick. We'll get to the Destiny stuff too. I'm having a hard time finding it. Apparently, there was more than just guns. Let's see if we can see this. Apparently, they found. Let's see if I could share this real quick. How you doing, Scarlett? Yeah, I was gonna do it last night, but there was just so much consuming news. I'm like, because Saturday is my day to chill. Saturday is my day to, try to stay away from politics. But it was, obviously, see what happened.
Now from the Associated Press, and this is just the beginning of what's going to be a thorough investigation. Mm-hmm. And a lot of this information, frankly, is going to dribble out throughout the day. Here is what they're saying at the moment. We mentioned bomb-making materials found inside that vehicle near the Butler, Pennsylvania rally. Apparently, they have also found, according to the AP, bomb-making materials at the home of the suspect. So this is Bethel Park, PA, about 45 minutes away. And the Wall Street Journal also reporting that the gun was purchased by the father legally in Pennsylvania.
And do we know when that purchase was made?
Now from the Associated Press, and this is just the beginning of what's going to be a thorough investigation. Mm-hmm. And a lot of this information.
So it's cut off. That The image right there, this might be one of the most powerful images ever. I mean, just look at that right there. One of the most powerful images ever. I'm surprised if he didn't already put that on a t-shirt. So bomb making materials at the dude's house. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick. Retweets. Here we go. So speaking of his house, Steven Crowder's team went down there, and this is what they found.
Excuse me. What's going on?
I have no idea.
What? I can't go down the road?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I was told to close it.
What's that?
Because I was told to close it.
Okay. Are you Secret Service?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
The issue is with photographing me.
Well, I'm allowed to, sir.
Well, you can move on too.
I can, but I'm allowed to photograph.
You can get out of the way. I got traffic coming. You can go.
I'll go.
Now.
All right. Have a good one.
Very aggressive.
Excuse me. What's going on?
I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about all this. The vibe. Are we going to get any actual information before they scrub it all? I don't even know for sure if we know everything about the shooter. There's been so much misinformation about it. It's like I'm going over it right now. Like I'm looking through. I'm just kind of scrolling through my notes right now. It's like, where do I start? Where do I start? We can start with the left wing rhetoric. What might have led to it. See if I can bring this up real quick. Excuse me. A field director of Congressman Benny G. Thompson, who headed the January 6th committee and recently proposed legislation to remove Trump's Secret Service. Don't forget that. They tried to take away his Secret Service. Wishing Trump's assassin had better aim. I don't condone violence, but please get you some shooting lessons so you don't miss next time. Oops, that wasn't me talking. You know, they always say MAGA's the violent ones. Where have we seen that ever? Seriously though, where have we seen that? Everything we've been seeing has been coming from the left. We just had that transgender shooter shoot up a Christian school. The other attendee, do we have this real quick? Trump rally attendee who was killed has been identified as Corey Combator. A family member has released a statement on their Facebook page about the situation. 50 years old. Yesterday, time stopped. When it started again, my family started living a real-life nightmare. What was supposed to be an exciting day that we had all looked forward to, especially my dad, turned into the most traumatizing experience one could imagine. I know the media will cover this event, and I'm going to try my best to stay away from looking at everything, especially because I've already seen and lived through it real time. Why did I just lose my spot? But I want everyone to know what the media will not cover and will not say about him. He was the best dad a girl could ever ask for. My sister and I never needed anything. You call, he would answer, and he would do whatever it is you needed. And if he didn't know how he would figure it out. He could talk and make friends with anyone, which was what he was doing all day yesterday, and loved every minute of it. He was a man of God, loved Jesus fiercely, and also looked after our church and our members as family. The media will not tell you that he died a real life superhero. They are not going to tell you how quickly he threw my mom and I to the ground. They are not going to tell you that he shielded my body from the bullet that came at us. He loved his family. He truly loved us enough to take a real bullet for us. And I want nothing more to cry on him and tell him thank you. I want nothing more to wake up and this not be a reality for me and my family. We lost a selfless, loving husband, father, and brother. Uncle, son, and friend. I will never stop thinking about him, mourning over him the day. Died too, July 13th will forever be the day it changed my life. I will never be the same person I was less than 24 hours ago. There are a lot of children out there that say their dad is their hero, but my dad really is mine. I don't think I would be here today without him. Dad, I love you so much. There aren't enough words to express how deep that love goes. I know you'll give heaven some hell. I know that God is proud of that man that came to his gates yesterday. What's going on, Robert? Glad you can make it. So yeah, Trump was shot and he survived, and thank God. But we also got to remember that there was a man who didn't make it. I think the other ones still, or the other two, are still in critical condition. Somebody can fact check me on that. I don't know if they left the hospital yet. Praying for them to actually make it. But these are the little stories you miss. Somebody's father, somebody's uncle, somebody's brother. They went there on a beautiful day. It was a freaking beautiful day. Just enjoy themselves. And this is what happened. I couldn't, I was just thinking right now, trying to imagine that happening to me and my family. I would say the prayer for the other guys. We also had, let's see if I bring this up. After the event, Elon Musk, I fully endorse President Trump and hope for his rapid recovery, which is pretty huge because Elon Musk said several times that, or at least insinuated that he was going to stay out of it. During the primary, he seemed to really, really praise DeSantis. And a lot of people thought, oh, he's probably going to endorse DeSantis because he was praising him. And that's pretty much what I thought too. I'm like, all right, he'll probably endorse DeSantis at some point. Didn't really get around to it, stay out of it. And even after the primary, it looked like he was going to stay out of it. But I guess after what happened, it fired people up, got people emotional, got people, angry, all kinds of emotions. And now he's just like, look, I think that Elon Musk was going to endorse him at the RNC. He did donate recently to a super PAC of Trump's, and I think it was coming. I think an endorsement was coming, but he was just like, look, after this, I just got to do it now. I can't wait till the RNC. That's huge. The richest man in the world supporting Donald Trump, who's not the richest man in the world. I mean, Donald Trump's up there. Heating up some pizza. Yo. I actually am about to grab a slice. I might do that on break, honestly. Was it 90 million to Trump? I know he donated. I know how much it was. That's insane. Technically 4 people shot, 1 person dead, 2 critically wounded. So we'll see what happens. See if I can bring this up. They tried everything to stop. Yeah, they tried to jail him. It didn't work. Well, actually, first they tried to just remove him off the ballot. Straight up, just take him off the ballot. If he's not on the ballot, nobody can vote for him, right? That didn't work. It's like, all right, shit. Let's try to throw him in jail. Throw him in jail. Didn't work. They tried again to throw him in jail 4 other times. Not working. This is all they were left with. They literally had nothing left. It's like, this is it. And when you truly believe somebody is more evil than Hitler, because that's what they said, he's worse than Hitler, wouldn't it be your moral obligation to stop him? People like, oh, this kid was a registered Republican. Well, first of all, he just registered to be a Republican to vote against Trump in the primaries. He's donated to far left-wing causes. And either way, he is a product of the media, of their hatred, of their rhetoric. He was truly convinced, the shooter, that if he killed Trump, he would be a hero, that he would be saving democracy, that he would be saving America. He truly believed what he was doing was right. Who put that in his head? Somebody put that in his head, and we know it was the left-wing media. It was Nancy Pelosi. It was Chuck Schumer. It was AOC. It was Adam Schiff. It was CNN. It was MSNBC. They said over and over again, he's worse than Hitler, worse than evil. He's evil. He's evil. MAGA is a threat to us. They're all a threat to us. We're all going to die unless we do something. So some people were frightened. They were scared. They're like, oh, we have to do something about this. The only difference is this kid actually said, you know what? I am going to do something about this. Oh, yeah, Biden. Yeah, there was a billionaire who was going to donate to Biden, but they decided to freeze their money. We have right here Crooks Thomas, $15 to a far left organization. They go, it's MAGA violence. MAGA doesn't donate to far left causes. If they donate to far left causes, they are left wing. Well, he's registered Republican. I could literally register as a Democrat right now if I wanted to. Right this second. And if you're going to do something like this, you certainly are not going. You're certainly not going to want blame on your own political party. Oh, here's the CNN article I was talking about earlier. Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally. He tripped. Like I said at the start of the stream, you do not hate the fake news media enough. You don't hate them enough. He slipped. YouTube censoring my comment. They are. Yeah, YouTube's bad. We're going to go over to Rumble only in a moment. So just prepare yourselves for that. I was watching it happen. I just turned on RSPN less than a minute before the shots. Oh, yeah. I saw it live. I was telling everybody who didn't hear in the beginning of the broadcast, I was just getting my food. You know, we always go over to my parents' house and we order food and all that. We make it a thing when it's a Trump rally on the Saturdays. And I'm in the other room, I get my food and all that, and all of a sudden I hear my mom screaming her head off. And I'm just like, what is going on? I'm like, what is happening? So I run downstairs and my mom's screaming. My mom's hysterical. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's like, they shot Trump. I remember just seeing the screen and I just feeling sick to my stomach, physically sick. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm just like, this is not happening. I thought he was dead. I remember just saying a quick prayer. I'm like, please God, let him stand up. Don't let this happen. We have it. Can I bring up that photo? Oh, let me get out of full screen real quick. I thought I saved it. Maybe I didn't save it. Oh, ooh. Here it is. Thank you, moderators. Holding down the fort. Gonna get some sleep. Appreciate you being here, Glitched Evie. Thank you for stopping by. But look at that picture. That is less than a second. Less than a second away. We almost saw another presidential assassination caught on TV. Less than a second apart. That's not divine intervention. Like that is like just looking at that right now. That is freaking insane. That's a different, like a less than a second away from ending America. Because if we watched actually Trump die, there'd be people in it would be civil war. It would be bad. I don't know if we would ever recover, to be honest. Holy moly. So this is not luck. This is the power of Jesus Christ at work. I agree. All right, where are we at for time? Where's my time? All right, yeah, we'll switch over to Rumble in a sec. So I suggest everybody head over there. Thank you, Robert, for posting that. Let's see if I can pin that. Oop, did I pin that on Rumble? I meant to pin that on YouTube. All right, we'll watch one more. I guess a little bit more of a lighthearted video before we head over to Rumble. Stand-up comedian. I'm not too familiar with him, but he's all right in my book.
Y'all see the president? Well, the nigga that's running, Trump. He got shot, dog. They shot him. This nigga done been shot, saying I went to jail, he done scammed people. And this nigga my uncle? Who the fuck? Who the hell? He's black. He's officially black now, bro. This is beautiful. They shot him. He was like, yeah, I'm having a fire. He was fine. He was doing like this and walked out with an American flag on him. Like this. He put one in, like, I'm a real nigga. Fuck, nigga, I'm out of here. That's hard, bro. I wasn't even finna vote. I'm voting now, dog. He got it. He won. Yeah. I wasn't even finna vote. I had no skin in the game. I like, that nigga got shot. He won. Fuck the bullshit. He had real ops, nigga. What the fuck? Joe Biden's biggest op is the stairs. That's it. He had real ops. Somebody really tried to listen. That's how you know he a real nigga, bro. Joe Biden has been trying to kill himself his whole presidency. So nobody had to kill this nigga. Nobody had to try to kill it. Trump been just ready to go his whole time. And like, we got to fucking off his ass. And missed. And just skipped his ear and missed. That's crazy, bro. Hey, Mexican nigga, you fuck with Trump? Yeah? Hell yeah, that was good. Huh? You say amen? He not God, nigga. What the fuck? That was crazy.
I don't know who that guy is, but that was pretty good. And you have a lot of people like that. A lot of people who are like, look, I had no skin in the game. I'm not really against Trump necessarily, but I wasn't really going to go vote, but now I am. It's reassuring, but it's also kind of scary because it's like his support's getting stronger and stronger. We got months to go. Copycats exist. They're going to have to really just watch it. Really watch Trump like a hawk. Who knows what's going to happen? Like, I feel good when I see videos like that. I'm glad people who weren't necessarily political are now getting in the game, who are now going to maybe go out and vote. That's a great thing. That's a good thing. But at the same time, it's like the Democrats probably see this too. The crazy psycho leftists who want Trump dead see this. Maybe they're more amped up to do something stupid. So we'll see what happens. We are going to head over to or hang on, do I have it here? One moment. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm kind of all over the place tonight. I wasn't even expecting to go live. But yeah, we're going to head over to Rumble only. I appreciate you guys watching the stream on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, and all that on X. Yeah, I was like checking. Are we still live on X? We are going to be heading over to Rumble. I am at patriotic_cav on everything. So make sure you guys follow me over there on Rumble. It's a good time over there. And if you're watching on Rumble, consider liking, subscribing, sharing. I'm working towards my verified on Rumble. So I gotta get a little more followers for that. So we're close. We'll see what happens. It's funny. I messaged them like, what do I have to do in so many words to get verified? And they're like, if you get close to 1,000 followers on Rumble, we'll give you verified. So I don't know what they mean by close, but I'm like, all right, it's fair enough. So we'll push for that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys for watching on YouTube, on everything else. Make sure you guys like wherever you're watching. It goes a long way. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys over there on Rumble, hopefully. And if not, then good night. Have a good night, guys.
Money can buy you almost anything. It can't buy you immortality. That you have to earn. I'm gonna look you in the eyes, and I'm gonna tell you the future. It's an American story, and that's why Americans are gonna love it. People are gonna build you up. God, are they going to? Because when you're great and new, we love you. Man, we'll build you into something that doesn't even exist. You're gonna change the fucking world. But you know what? Once they've built you as high as they possibly can, they're gonna tear you back down. It's the most predictable pattern. We build you into something that doesn't exist, and that means you have to try to be that thing. All day, every day. That's how it works. And we do it again, and again, and again. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're gonna be attacked, betrayed, exposed, and humiliated. And you'll survive that. A lot of people can climb that mountain. It's the way down that breaks them. Because that's the moment when you are truly alone. And what will you do then? Can you summon the will to fight on through all the pain and rise again? That will be the defining question of your life. And I think you already know the answer. And that's why we're all here. A shoe is just a shoe. Until somebody steps into it. Then it has meaning. The rest of us just want a chance to touch that greatness. And we need you in these shoes, not so you have meaning in your life, but so that we have meaning in ours. Everyone will be forgotten as soon as our time here is up. Except for you. You're gonna be remembered forever. Because some things are eternal. And your story is gonna make us fight and never give up.
This lion, he's the king of the jungle. Huge mane out there. He's so big. He's so hot. Now, the little lion cubs, they start messing with him. Biting his tail, biting his ears. He doesn't do anything. The lioness, she starts messing with him. Coming over, making trouble. Still, nothing. Now, the other animals, they notice this, and they start to move in. The jackals, hyenas, they're barking at him, laughing at him. They nip his toes and eat the food that's in his domain. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, till one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody. Runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Money can buy you almost anything. It can't buy you immortality. That you have to earn. I'm gonna look you in the eyes, and I'm gonna tell you the future. It's an American story, and that's why Americans are gonna love it. People are gonna build you up. God, are they going to? Because when you're great and new, we love you. Man, we'll build you into something that doesn't even exist. You're gonna change the fucking world. But you know what? Once they've built you as high as they possibly can, they're gonna tear you back down. It's the most predictable pattern. We build you into something that doesn't exist, and that means you have to try to be that thing. All day, every day. That's how it works. And we do it again, and again, and again. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're gonna be attacked, betrayed, exposed, and humiliated. And you'll survive that. A lot of people can climb that mountain. It's the way down that breaks them. Because that's the moment when you are truly alone. And what will you do then? Can you summon the will to fight on through all the pain and rise again? That will be the defining question of your life. And I think you already know the answer. And that's why we're all here. A shoe is just a shoe. Until somebody steps into it, then it has meaning. The rest of us just want a chance to touch that greatness. And we need you in these shoes, not so you have meaning in your life, but so that we have meaning in ours. Everyone will be forgotten as soon as our time here is up. Except for you. You're gonna be remembered forever. Because some things are eternal. And your story is gonna make us fight and never give up.